The Uinta Mountains are an extraordinary range in northeastern Utah. It is the highest mountain range in the contiguous United States with an east to west orientation, boasting many hundreds of crystal clear lakes, rivers, and streams. The high peaks commanding prominence scrape the atmosphere at well over 4,000 meters in elevation. Presiding over this range from its rocky throne sits King's Peak, the high point of the state of Utah, and the true king of the Uintas.
Who are the Uintas?
Why, we all are, and I am your king.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
You do not vote. Please, please. As I was saying, the majestic prowess of these fantastical highlands attract the attention of hikers, climbers, and all types of outdoor Oh, rubbish. This is just another fishing video, isn't it? Where are we? I'm in Wyoming right now, meeting up with TroutHowler. We're about to go have a fun time up in the Uintas. Who? This guy right here.
Going on the mega trek.
Big old trip.
I don't think he's aware just how much of a pain in the butt this hike's going to be.
He thinks...
I do these kind of hikes. I don't know if you...
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll see.
We'll do it.
I'll just push through. I'll make it happen. Right on. Well, we're back on the road. Good morning. Here we are at the Henry's Fork. We're almost ready to get hiking. Should be a fun day.
Yep.
Here's TroutHowler.
Going on a mega trek.
I'm going on a pretty big hike. This one,
yeah, it's going to be a butt kicker.
It's going to be rough, but I'm optimistic. This is something I've been trying to plan for many, many years, and I've had my eye on this area for a long time. And
we're probably the only ones in this trailhead that are actually here to fish.
Yeah, we're the only ones here to fish. Everybody else is doing King's Peak, but I think we'll probably be dropping names. Yeah. If you want to hike this far and go and do what we're doing, good on you. You deserve all this information.
We're going to the Granddaddy Basin.
Yeah, from the Henry's Fork Trailhead. It's going to be great. Now, we're going to go up into the Painter Basin, the high end of it, and fish the highest stocked lake in Utah. It's been something on my mind for a long, long time. And I finally feel like it's time to try it. I'm not getting any younger.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it. So, we'll check in a little bit. Well, what are we? Maybe 4
or 5 miles?
4 or 5 miles in. This is our first break. That's my fault. I got old and fat in about 5 minutes.
I've needed a break for the last 3 miles. I just don't want to let him know.
Well, I needed a little break just to stop, and I'm kind of hungry, so I wanted to snack a little and take my first drinks of water. Good idea. And yeah, take the pack off for a sec. But we're about to get after it again. We'll check in a little bit. About to cross this bridge. Nice, nice, nice. Making progress. Here's this big old meadow. There's some dude over there.
Some weird dude.
Castle Peak over here. King's in the middle. And Gilbert up over there. Or is it back behind there? I don't know. Anyway, haven't seen this view in person for 30 years. But nice to see it again. That's cool. There's Gunsight. Fully loaded, heavy pack, going up this pass. I'm not gonna lie, I'm holding him up, so he's on his way, and I'm taking a breather. I'm trying to just pace myself and be as slow as I need to be to not get cramped up. It's a beautiful basin. I wish I had a couple weeks up here. I'd fish them all.
There's Castle Peak right there. Castle Lake is down below it at the base. And then water spills down off the cliff. I don't know if you can see the waterfall there. That's the Henry's Fork coming from Blanchard and flowing down into Henry's Fork Lake over there, which is in the trees but slightly visible. Cliff Lake is way back in there, around that bend, way back in there. Blanchard's up here somewhere, and then Island is down over there, I guess, closer to Henry's Lake. And grass and bear and sawmill. I've been studying this basin for a long time to come up and do this trip. Not really to study this basin, but if there was a reason to abort before getting up over the pass, I was thinking maybe that'd be some good backup stuff to go and fish Henry's Fork and Blanchard. But here I am trying to get up the Gunsight Pass. I'll make it. I'm just going slower than him. He's better conditioned than I am for sure. Skinny too. I quit smoking 7 years ago, and I put on 70 pounds quickly. And I've been trying to work with that for a long time, and well, I wouldn't say I'm fat, but I'm definitely holding a lot more weight. But anyway, I'm just taking a break, catching my legs, catching my breath. My breath's okay, it's my legs. I'm cramping up in my thighs and in my calves when I push a little too hard, so I don't want to push too hard. And that's fair. We got all the time we need. We made good time getting up to the Dollar Lake area. We'll see you at the pass or at the next place I poop out and need to stop and talk about it. Another beautiful view here. This place is so gorgeous. On top of the world, baby. Making my way up. It's been pretty steady. A couple of really trying spots. Man, oh man, how cool is this? How cool is this? I'm about to get going on that hard stuff, but look at that pretty little lake, little pond. Should I? Just kidding. Not right now. Got stuff to do. Oh, you gotta watch the way I put my feet because they will cramp. That's no good, but I'm making it. I'm gonna get up there on top. Then I'm gonna get down to the other side, go and set up camp next to a really cool lake. So the air is thin, but I'm okay with that. I tend to do all right with elevation. It's just getting to that elevation right now that's the problem. But we'll get there. I'm at the switchbacks. Oh boy. Still holding on. I could sleep though. I didn't sleep very well last night in the back of my truck. But there was some sleep because there were some dreams about hiking to places we could drive to. And saying, why'd we hike here when we could just drive? How did a saloon get up here? Don't ask me. That's about as tame as my dreams get. But anyway, yeah, it's kicking my butt, but it's doable, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to get up on top, and then it's downhill for a while. And I can set up my tent, kick back for a little bit, then we'll see how much more I feel like doing today. Can't get over how gorgeous it is up here. And this cool rock. Wow, that's really cool. Here's the pass. Almost there. Still plugging away. Here we are at Gunsight. Very cool. Made it. Here's my stack of rocks over here. Pretty cool. I am headed over there around that hill, just inside there. Wow. But this is gun sight. I've been up here for a little bit. I actually have service, so threw out some text messages to my loved ones, said hi, tell them I love them, tell them I miss them. It's gorgeous. Come see it. Look at these little fuzz balls. That's pretty cool. They're all up through there. Not a bad view, huh? I am getting closer and closer to my target. It's just around this mountain right here in front of me. TroutHowler, he was going way faster than me, so it wouldn't be fair if I wanted him to stay and wait for me. He's probably a little concerned, judging from the comments from some of the passers-by. They're like, hey, are you with that other guy? You know, the crazy one with all the gear? Yep. Closer and closer still. I just refilled my water, finally. Woo! Needed that. Maybe a mile left, maybe a little more. Depends on how much stuff I gotta walk around. I'm no longer on trail. Not really. So, I got some more walking to do. It's been a lot of work. I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm a little lower in elevation and got some fresh water on me, and I'm no longer going uphill. Not the kind of uphill I was doing. I think I see a path that I want to take. I do have some obstacles, those little marshy areas. Not trying to get my feet super wet. Here's the lake. Wow. The highest lake in Utah is right up over here, and it drains down into it in the corner. About 900 feet higher. That one doesn't have a name, and it isn't stocked, but it's 12,305 feet, I believe. One of two 12,000 foot lakes in Utah. And the one we really want to fish is right up there in that little pocket, right where the shade starts. I met up with TroutHowler. He's been looking for me. He was a little nervous, but all is well. Wow, look at this majestic place. It's definitely the longest hike I've ever done in a day. TroutHowler says his phone told him it was about 15.1 miles. I've had a second wind since I got down in this basin. Wasn't cramping up the same way. And I got some fresh water, and yeah, doing great. And he reports that there are some fish in here, so yes. Just met up with TroutHowler again. We're at the lake. We've seen each other, but pretty nice digs. Well, we're not at the lake, but we're pretty close.
Yeah, my
And
backpack looks like a tornado went off.
his backpack looks like a tornado because he just realized he can't find his favorite fly box.
I didn't bring my main fly box. Like, what an idiot. We just hiked 15 miles and I didn't bring my main fly box. What an idiot.
Yeah.
I do have some flies, luckily. Not the...
In his defense, I also feel like an idiot because I just hiked 15 miles in a day. And, oh boy. Yeah, it was rough. It was a lot more than I thought. A lot harder than I thought. And this big open basin, so I thought, would be a lot easier to navigate from gun sight. But, you know, I still did better through this valley than I did on the way up to gun sight. The last couple miles up to gun sight. What a day. I better start doing some stuff. How do you like my chair? I got to give props to my brother-in-law, Reese. Reese, thank you. Good chair. He gave me this like 8-9 years ago. Pretty good chair. I like it. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful place. Got some new gear this year. Haven't used it yet. I'm really excited. You may have seen the time lapse of me setting all this up. This pad sleeves into this big Agnes. This I got the long wide pad because apparently I'm bigger than most backpackers, according to other sleeping bags I've purchased and returned. And the big Agnes Echo Park it's not cheap, and neither is the pad, but I got decent deals on them. And they will their system, they work together. Got a nice little sheet under there, nice pillow barn. I'm pretty excited about it. Speaking of things I've never used, this is the Kelty Solstice 2. Now, I've had this for years. I've had this for, I believe, 6 years, and I've never used it. If you'll notice, I usually do day trips, but my buddy I used to go camping with more often, he kind of fell off the map, and I got this because he was getting tired of sharing a tent with me, so I was like, I'll just get a nice lightweight tent. So I did, but it's a fairly decent tent. I don't mind this at all. I've only set it up in the living room like 3 times, but it's got the little vestibule. Good looking tent, so good for me. I'm excited. I'm excited to sleep in higher quality stuff, because I never have. In fact, I've never even used a sleeping pad outside of a tiny little foam one, and I've only done that a couple times. I've never used a sleeping pad, so I'm really excited to feel what that's like. If it fit in my truck last night, I probably would have slept better. But that thing doesn't fit. It barely fits in the tent. It's wall to wall there, but I'm excited. You know what I'm also excited about? Now that I've caught my breath and starting to think about recovering from my 15-mile hike, I might want to go catch some fish. TroutHowler's down there right now. So next time you see me, I'll be at the water. First cast into the lake we are staying at, which I'm going to go ahead and drop names, because if you come and do this, power to you, brother or sister. This is U75. Lake is about 15 feet deep according to the old pamphlets. That could be true. I don't know. TroutHowler's on the fly, of course. With his limited flies, because he forgot his main game. He's pretty...
I hope I forgot it.
He's pretty excited about that. Yeah, he hopes he didn't lose it.
Time flies in my main box, so oh my gosh, I hope it's at home.
And if you couldn't hear him, that's him ranting about the 1,000+ hours he spent tying those flies. Oh man, what a beautiful, beautiful lake. Look where I get to fish today. Oh my gosh. Sure had to work to get here though. What's funny is it looks like it has a dam along this side of it over here, but it's not. It's not a dam. It's just the earth. I got to give credit to somebody I've been researching and watching their material for a very long time. His name is Cordell M. Anderson. You may have heard of him. He's an elderly fellow. He's in his 80s, and he's done everything in the uintas. He has kept track of everything, and he's written a book about it. I bought his book, and and I found out later that he's actually one of my friend's grandpa. So that's cool. But no, I got a shout out to Cordell. Thank you, Cordell, for all the information. Well, I got one bump, and these fish don't look very big. Now, I'm not saying there aren't bigger fish in there. There could be, and that might be something to find out in the morning. But I think I'm done for the night. I've had a long day, and it's time to just chill out, relax, recover. Holy cow, what a hike. More than I've ever done. Now, I'm not saying that's the worst hike either, because I've felt worse after shorter hikes, but never as prolonged as this, where just every bend you take, it's like, oh no, I thought I was closer than that. Wow. Some people are talking about weather patterns that might move in, updated weather patterns. A guy has a GPS that told us on the trail. He's like, yeah, it's supposed to hit tomorrow afternoon. So we're like, I don't know. We're pretty high to be playing with lightning, so we don't want to do that. But you know, the goal is to go up to Beard, and I think that's what we have to do. We'll see what happens. Just look at this commanding, beautiful cliff. You will respect me. Man, oh man. Sure, I'm lucky to be here. Might be crazy to be here, but I sure am lucky. Such an awesome spot. All this nice green grass. You can find plenty of places to set down somewhere. Some are more exposed than others, but look at this. Perfect little spot to chill and have a fire. There's just enough dead wood around to make that happen. Wow. And look at this. It's just a quick walk to my tent through that little channel right there. Awesome. TroutHowler's right over there. We're doing just fine, tucked up next to the trees. Wow. So awesome. Look at this chair. Talk about comfy. That's great. It's a little heavy. It's heavier than his stuff. He's got the...
Yeah, I spent the coin. It's honestly not as comfortable as the knockoff.
No? The knockoff's more comfortable?
It definitely is more comfortable.
Wow.
It's a little higher, but this is half the weight. So.
And then this one, it's not even trying to be that. But it's really nice, and I like it. Thanks, Reese. Yeah. Boom. That's amazing. Beautiful morning. That's pretty cool, walking along the two main parts of the Uinta River that come together just right down at the base of this rock slide. Seeing the headwaters come right from the hill, just spilling out of the rocks. Here it is. Wow. U-74. Beard. Highest lake stocked by the DWR in Utah. They say it's an estimated 15 feet deep, which means they don't know in the pamphlet. Water's a little off color. No surface action noted. Man, that's cool. And this represents yet another goal that I have accomplished. At least coming here and fishing it. As soon as I cast into the water, I will have achieved that goal. And it's a real goal. Had to do some work to get here. That work yesterday was rough. I'm surprisingly limber this morning after such a rough day yesterday. I thought for sure I'd be toast. Stiff, rigor mortis, so to speak. But no, I'm doing all right. TroutHowler caught a fish out of the highest stocked lake in Utah. And it's not big, but it's a fish. That's something to celebrate. Healthy? Nice and round? Okay. Well, that's good. All right, my turn. There are fish. Congratulations. TroutHowler's the only one to catch a fish on this whole trip so far. Yesterday I was too beat to even give it the proper effort at our camp lake. I don't ask for much, just a 2-foot brookie, you know. 2-foot brookie might not be the most realistic expectation, but I don't care. I was just getting bumps. I saw the reflection of the fish. It chased me in. Dang it. Swiped at the last minute. Got a couple of quick bumps, but that was it. Wasn't a big fish. Oh. 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 What the heck just happened? Yeah. No, it's just quick swipes. Dude, it's all over me. No. It's just all over me. It's not too small, it's not taking the hook. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Over and over again. Yeah, these fish don't see too many fishermen. Oh, I'm all twisted. Jeez. Got one. Finally. It's cute.
Hey, you caught a fish.
First fish of the trip. It's one of the highest fish in the state. Come to me, friend. Whoa. Hey now, you're splashing me. All right. Would you look at that? Beautiful colors. Not super deep. Yeah. Well, there it goes. Bye-bye. At least we got to look at it. Finally. Woo! There he is. Awesome. We've seen 3 fish caught so far. Myself 1, TroutHowler 2. What a beautiful place. We had a little rock fall up there earlier. Little rock avalanche. We didn't get to see it, but we sure heard it. Sounded like some big rocks. I just couldn't see it. Very cool. We're over here watching indicators. Trying to catch one more fish before we get out of here. Go back to camp. And then make decisions. It's highly likely that we're going to hike out of this area, go over Gunsight Pass, and go back down into the Henry's Fork Basin to camp. Just because of oh, freak! That was another one! See, that's why I turned on the camera, because they've been teasing me. Anyway. We're going to go over to the Henry's Fork side and set up camp there somewhere, just to get out of the way of storms that are supposed to be rolling in. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be a pretty stormy day no matter what, so I don't know. Hey, what do you think? Maybe we should just hike all the way out tonight. That's a lot of hiking. But it's all downhill. I roll in at midnight and my wife's like, "What?" 30 miles overnight? Well, 35 basically. 35 essentially from what we've all done. That's nuts. Come on. Oh! I saw that. Come on, fish. Come on, fish.
I don't know what the hell. Is it just tiny little freaking fish or just...
There we go. Got one on the fly. Oh, and now I'm stuck because I'm up here on a rock. Finally. Fly rod, yeah. Nice to get some action on the fly rod. They're hard little fighters too. Can I lift it? Maybe not. You can probably lift it long enough to get it in the net. Whoop! Since I'm up here on a rock. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. Happy to see that. Pretty little fish. This is a fish from the highest lake that is stocked in the uintas. In state, actually. Little distance release there because I'm up on a rock, but that's cool. Dang it. I'm a little slow on my reaction to this indicator fishing. I don't do it a whole lot.
I've been missing them too. I've just far more than I've thought.
Kind of like to usually just put a fly on the line and call it good. But this water has a lot of glacial turbidity and visibility's low. I can't really see what my line's doing or my fly, so I'll use it. I was hoping for a clean break. Got another one here. Ice cream cone. It's gony, man. Oh, these are great little fish. Wouldn't mind eating them, but I don't want to deal with all that. Wow. Okay, we're gonna do a quick whoop. Whoop. Hey. Ice cream cone. This one's smaller than the last. Whoa, my ice cream cone's falling apart. There she blows. Sorry for the drop, but you're fine. It's really nice to catch some fish on the fly too. It's been a minute. Every time I fly fish lately, it's just wasted effort. It wouldn't hurt my feelings to leave, because I'm thinking about the Henry Fork Basin. I'm like, dang it. All the lakes that are worth fishing are like out of the way. You got to hike a couple miles across the... Oh, there's a better one.
Oh, dude. Justin, I think definitely one of the bigger fish. Awesome, dude.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, there's better fish in here.
Oh, yeah, there are some of the old.
That's nice. Oh my God, I got to go around now.
Yeah, awesome. There are some of the older fish. That is awesome, dude.
I was like, wait a minute. That looks a little too nice to be what we've been seeing. Yeah, that's a decent brookie by any uinta standards. Woohoo! Nice. Whoa. That's meaty. Look at that. Oh. Sure.
Dude, that's a night, dude. That's a good brook trout. Well, that's what we were hoping for.
Look at that.
We were literally just going to leave, too. Nice old brook trout in the uinta. That's a big one for the uintas.
Pretty nice.
You might look. Yeah, that's a nice brook trout. Awesome.
I don't know.
Dude, I gotta look at this out here in front of it.
Got another one here. Yeah, it's a longer one. It's a little bit longer, but it looks kind of skinny. Let's see. Oh my gosh! Same age class as the last. Or maybe not. No, because it's a little smaller, but maybe. Nice. That's pretty cool.
Back to back, yeah. He's not as thick as the other one. But
Definitely not as thick. Skinny. It's just a mess. But hey, we're gonna throw that mess again. Might be a hot mess, but it's working. Nice to catch fish on the fly again. been slow going this year for me. But I've caught plenty on that gulp. Everybody loves ice cream. So I've caught 5 fish here, I think. That's good, because I didn't catch anything yesterday. Got another one. This is fun. Is this why people like fly fishing? Just kidding. Well, that was expert move right there. Oh my, come on. All right. Gorgeous little dots on that one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for eating my raggedy little ice cream cone. But, like they say, everybody loves ice cream. TroutHowler has just said 5 minutes. He's given himself 5 more minutes. And then he got a bump immediately after saying it, and it didn't work out. So, and we did say 10 minutes a while back, but that was before I caught that nice big fish. That was likely an hour ago at this point. I think it's it's exactly an hour ago. That's okay. It's hard to leave fish when they're biting or teasing. We just appreciate that view a little bit. That is so awesome. This whole view is amazing. The air is definitely thin up here. Goodbye to beard. Yep. I'm glad I did this. Cross another thing off the list that I wanted to do in this world. Goodbye to Beard. Beard Lake, U74. Thank you. It was nice. Really glad I came. Here's TroutHowler. He's about to depart.
We're going our own separate ways.
There's a split here, but that's not the split we're taking. We're both crossing this bridge, but I'm just going to chill for a minute because my shoulders are burning. And he's going to go and do crazy stuff. He's going to go and fish 2 more lakes.
I don't know how crazy. There's probably a lot of people there because it's the first split. But I'm going to go try a couple.
Yep, he's still putting in another night. So thank you very much.
It was fun.
He's been a lifesaver. He's been really helpful for me. I don't know how much of this trip I would have made without his assistance and just, you know, being there to keep me going. So, well, good for him.
If it wasn't for Justin, we wouldn't know there were big fish in that lake. So.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Right on. Justin, we'll talk to you later, man.
Good luck back at the... You think you are going to drive home tonight? Or you...
I think I might. We'll see how I feel when I get to the car. So.
It was fun, Justin. We'll see you.
See you, man. Good luck. we're cooking it down this trail, but I still need a break every once in a while for my shoulders. Now it's my shoulders. Before it's my legs, they just quit. My legs want to keep going, but my shoulders are going, ow! So, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It'll be 18 miles today for me when I get back to the car. Whether I sleep there and just take off in the morning or take off as soon as I get there, see how I feel about it. But, can't wait to see my family. Oh, all right. We'll talk to you later. Okay. This is probably the last time I will talk to you. I'm burning through this trail. I've only got a couple miles left. So, and it's getting a little darker, so I might not have any light left. Just wanted to thank you for watching. It was an amazing experience. Special thanks to TroutHowler. Good guy. Helped me out a lot. I had a tough time. But you know what? I can do hard things. And with his help, made it a lot better. So, set out to do one thing, did that thing. But it's time to go. Just taking a quick breather to get most of the weight off my shoulders while I rest my pack on a rock behind me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Talk to you next time.